guys, Miss Mickey here. I have something really fun to share with you today. Really interesting. I'm sitting out in my yard and I can hear the birds and I can see the butterflies, and nature is just so beautiful all the time. Whether it's sunny or whether it's cloudy or even when it's raining. Nature is beautiful. No one has to tell it what to do. It doesn't have to read a book to learn how to grow or how to eat. It just is there and is very intelligent. But today I want to talk about trees. Trees. You see this one behind me? It's really big. This is how you say tree in sign language. First, you take your arm and it's the ground. Remember when we did the caterpillar video? Well, this time this is the ground, but then we plant a tree on it. You see? And then we shake it like that. Our fingers are the leaves. So in the breeze, the leaves blow. Okay? So today we're going to talk about trees. Can you do that with me? There you go. Trees grow just like flowers, just like grass. Their seeds go down into the earth, and their seeds are called acorns. Now look how big this tree is. Do you think its seed must be really big like this? It's not. It's not. You want me to show you one? Yeah. This is an acorn. Look how tiny it is. It's smaller than my fingernail. An acorn, and inside of it is a seed. It's a seed. And when you plant it in the ground, it grows into this. Isn't that neat? Yeah, something so tiny. I have some in here. Oh, I don't know if you can see them. Here, let's see. I put them in my hands. Yeah. Look at all of those acorns. I'm going to count them and see how many acorns can fit in my hand. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 acorns. That makes a dozen. 12 acorns can fit in my hand. That's 12 trees. Could 12 of these fit in my hand? No way. No way. But, whoops. But, see them all? They're very tiny. And once you plant them, or they fall off the trees, because where the acorns grow is up in the tree. They grow right up inside the tree. And when the wind blows, it knocks the acorns to the ground. And then while it's in the ground, it gets covered up with dirt, and then it starts to grow. Want to see what they look like when you pull them from the dirt when they just start to grow? I'll show you. Let's see. If you pull a tiny little tree, look. You see the acorn right there? You see the acorn at the bottom? This has just started to grow. See? It's the same. It's the same. Let's see. I'm going to wash it a little bit so you can see a little bit better. There. There you go. I have another one. You want to see another one? Wait till you see the roots on this one, because once the acorn starts to grow, it sends roots out of the bottom. Roots. It looks like our hair, and it goes into the ground, and the roots look for water, and it looks for vitamins and minerals in the dirt. And then it feeds the tree, and then the little tree starts to grow. So let me show you some really cool roots that I found. Yeah, see? I'll wash it off. Okay. You see the acorn, right? Then you see what's coming off the bottom of it? That's called roots. And if we look really close, we see the little parts that look like hair. And that grows through the ground, underground. And then look what's coming out of the top of the acorn. It's the tree. See, this tree one day will be like that tree. behind me. See that? About 20 years, maybe 15 years, this will look like that. So when you're a teenager and you're in high school, this little tree will look like that big tree. Let's see, I have another one here. This one has roots on it too. And these roots go down into the ground really, really long. Look at the roots on that one. Can you see that? You see the acorn, and you see coming out the bottom the roots, and you see coming out of the top the tree. But this one is really cool. Can you see that this acorn is split open? You see that? There's a hole in it, and it's split open, and one part goes down and one part goes up. So a tree is made of the roots that go down into the ground. Now I have roots right here, right sitting in front of me from this tree. I'm going to run my finger along it so you can see this right here. Can you see that? Is a root, and it goes all the way to the tree underground. There's more roots all around me. There's roots over here that you can't see. There's roots all around. And that's from those little tiny acorns. And then the tree starts to grow its trunk. This is the trunk right here. That little, let's see, this little thing here is going to be that big thing here. So it grows the trunk, and the trunk goes really strong. So when the wind blows, the tree doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. It stands strong. And then from the tree starts to grow branches. The branches grow out from the trunk of the tree, and they stretch up towards the sun. Yeah, they stretch up towards the sun. And then the branches grow leaves. They grow leaves, and the leaves blow in the wind. Yeah, just like now. The branches behind me and the leaves are blowing in the wind. Just very slightly, because it's just breezy today. It's not windy like it was last night. And then some trees grow fruit. You can eat apples. Apples come off of trees, and peaches and pears. And what other fruits grow on trees? The little loquats. Oh, they're so good. They're so good, and they're so sweet. Fruit is always sweet. Cherries come off of trees. Yeah. And inside of the fruit are the seeds that will grow another tree. Yeah. This is an oak tree. It doesn't grow fruit. This one just grows the acorns. And then the acorns fall to the ground. Sometimes they make a lot of noise. And then they grow a tree. But apples, apple trees, if you bite into an apple and you find those seeds, or even oranges, if you take those seeds out and put them in the dirt, guess what? It'll grow roots, and it will grow up a trunk, and you'll grow another apple tree or another orange tree. Trees are magical. They are. They're just beautiful, magical. And the tree gets fatter, the trunk gets fatter and fatter and fatter every year. And inside the trees are all these lines that tell us how old the tree is. I'm going to be right back because I'm going to show you one. I'm back. I had to go get this to show you. When you cut down a tree, you can see what the inside of it looks like. So if I cut this tree down across the top, on the inside, this is what I'd see. Look at this. This is part of a tree. See the bark around the trunk? That was the trunk. But inside, it looks like this. Look at all these rings. All these rings. These rings show how old the tree is. And how much it grew that year. So let's see. Here's a ring. And then there's a ring. So this tree grew that much in 1 year. It's so hard to count how old trees are sometimes, especially when they were this wide, because it meant they grew a long time. So I'm going to try to count them, and then let's see. I might not be able to count them all. Let's see, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, I can't see them past 14 because the tree grew a lot when it was little, and then it just started growing little by little slower as it got older. But I could count 14 rings. So this means the tree was at least 14 years old. Do you know anybody who's 14 years old? If you're 14 years old, you just begin high school. Does anybody have any cousins or brothers or sisters that have just started high school? This tree was as old as them. Isn't that cool? So neat to see what's inside the tree and outside the tree. It's like on the outside of the tree, there's bark. See that? It comes right off, and it protects the inside of the tree. It's kind of like our skin. Yeah, it's kind of like our skin. And sometimes we see birds pecking in there because guess what lives in the trunk of the tree? Bugs. So the birds are looking to eat. Yeah. So isn't that neat? Trees are so cool. So if you have trees in your yard, go out and look up and see just how high the tree is. You want to see how tall this tree is? I'll show you. I'll show you. This tree has been growing about 15 years in my yard. So I'll show you. You ready to see? Okay, watch. I'll show you its roots first. See the roots? Can you see these roots? You see them? That is the roots that grew out of the acorn that fell from the tree. Now here's the trunk. Here's the trunk. Watch. Watch how tall it is. It goes up and up and up and up. There's the branches and all the leaves that wave towards the sun. It's a very, very big tree. I hope you liked learning about trees today. I have a song that we're going to do next, so watch the next video, okay? And get up and dance with me because we're going to pretend we're a tree, okay? I'll see you in a bit. Remember to watch the next video. I love you guys. I miss you. I'll see you soon. Bye.